Hello and namaste, it's Jewel from Goddess Creative. I hope you're all well. And this is the second part of the coin requests, okay? If you're wondering why I'm sitting here in my sunglasses, it's because I do want, going forward, I'm wanting some privacy. I don't want to be famous for this, what I'm doing, but I still want to help people. So that's why I am doing it like this. It is a spiritual reason too, hence the sunglasses. But anyway, if you have a problem with it, then go somewhere else. That's all I have to say about that one. All right, so this is the second part, and there's definitely going to be a third of requests because there's a lot to get through today. And remembering this is not financial advice. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any cryptocurrency. And I want to say I wanted to talk about the variables. There's many variables when it comes to cryptocurrency and investing in cryptocurrency. A lot of it is, some people will be asking me about crypto that they haven't invested in yet. So I'm asking if crypto is a good investment, a certain one is a good investment, but I'm also asking it for the person, okay? So there's a lot of variables around that. It could be one, they haven't invested in it yet and they're looking to invest in it. Two, it could be that they don't cash out at the right time, or they miss a cash out. There is so many variables, like how much have they got invested? Does that crypto do enough run for them for the investment that they have? So this is the biggest learning curve for me right now. I'm having this most amazing learning curve that I am invested in so many different cryptos that I've only invested like a little bit in, and some of them have had some amazing runs, right? So I was invested in Doge and it's had an amazing run, but it really wasn't invested enough in it for it to be life-changing. It was a bit helpful. Same with my Funfair. I've been invested in that for ages, but I think I only really started off with $50 worth. That $50 worth now, today, is a couple of grand. But geez, if I had been invested more, like I had put more investment in, but this is the learning curve. This has been a learning curve for me. What was another one? I can't remember what my other one was. I am going to do a talk about this at the end, I think. Because I write notes everywhere and obviously and about everything, and I'm asking about everything, and I'm backing up what I should be investing in. And some of them are doing, some of these really low cap coins are doing really great runs, really great ones. And some of them are still coming. And I mean, I understand your frustration because I'm feeling the same frustration. I've been waiting for a really long time for this. I've got a really good friend of mine, Marcy, who's been waiting for a really long time with this as well. And we have been guiding people, so we've both been in crypto, over 3 years, and we've been guiding people along the way. A lot of our friends have sort of said, oh, it's just a gamble or whatever, and now they're really starting to take us seriously. Last year they started to take us more seriously, and because we've talked about it such a long time, they got in last year, and we've watched their portfolios virtually double and all of that, and really go up in value. And our because we're so deeply in crypto and we're watching it, and these people have just come in at a cheaper part. Like a cheaper part of the time to come in was last year around about, I did started a new smaller portfolio, which was October, November, December portfolio of investing in some of the recommendations I had come in myself. That portfolio, but just small amounts in a whole lot of coins, that portfolio is more than doubled now. Just amazing. Like, as we're sitting here, that's less than 3 months, 2 months. That portfolio of mine is doubled. But if I had to put larger amounts in it, I would be buying my apartment now, but I'm not. And this is the amazing thing with crypto. It's when you come in, how much you invested, and you know, your get out point. I mean, obviously that portfolio I'm not taking out at the moment. I'm still waiting, but it's doubled. Like, if I was, that's why I'm saying that the variables are so great. And, you know, other new people coming in that don't understand that would say, oh, we got lucky. We didn't get lucky. We've done the hard yards. This is hard work. You know, this is time and patience. This is for us that have been in it a long time, watching and waiting. This is the hard yards. This is daily. This is the daily work that we do. And you can only put your attention in so many places as well, you know. And I've been, as you know, I've been trying to change over mine to, this little annoying pop-up. Okay, I've been trying to change mine over into my PTY Ltd, but it is a family trust, PTY Ltd. Oh my God, the complication of that, trying to set that up on certain exchanges. So I have just done that with, I've just done it, got Kraken. Yes, so I've just been approved for Kraken, so that's fantastic. So I'm going to, and it's time consuming to transfer, as some of you would know, I don't know. Some of you are just buying and holding and so new to crypto. You're just buying and holding and you're leaving it on the exchange. Yeah, okay. Not highly recommended if you're new. You know, that's a big risk you're taking. It really, really is. You need to have it on an exchange if you're going to trade. Of course you do, but long term, geez, you're taking a risk. You know, for trading, to trade out of some. This is the whole variable too. Like, are you going to be able to access when this goes starting to go crazy? Are you going to be able to access on that exchange and sort of move your crypto in the time that you want to? That's the other variable that people are not understanding, is super important in this timeline. Exchanges are going to go crazy, you know, and I have been asking about exchanges. Well, I didn't ask, I discovered, so I wanted more in and out ramps is the reason why I'm doing this, and I want more in and out ramps with my company because it's going to be better for me sitting here in Australia tax wise. Another reason why I'm doing it. I came across from my friend Hubi Global, and I spent half an hour. So I spent half an hour. I didn't ask Spirit about Hubi Global. I should have asked Spirit first, but I spent half an hour filling out the forms. Then I watched a video. Like, I highly recommend Chico Crypto. Great fundamentals, absolutely fabulous. His latest video about Bitcoin getting to $1 million and why. Excellent information. But then he mentions also Hubi Global, how it's one of the manipulators in the market, or allows, not that it's a manipulator, but it allows the manipulation of the market with respect for pump and dumps. And this is another understanding why I was guided not to be an XRP. Oh my God, we've seen what's happened the last 48 hours, you know, last few days with XRP. That's exactly why I'm not meant to be in it. I was guided to be out of it. As you know, I got out, never lost money getting out of it, but because I was in and out even, but I never made money being in it. I was guided to be out of it. I'm not saying from the last reading I got on XRP, yeah, and I said the last not reading, sorry, the last, you know, coin requests, grouped coin requests I did about XRP, I get you'll make some gains out of this if you sell in time. And going back to exchanges, you know, the Hubi Global, I just wasted time doing that. I should have asked Spirit first. It's not an exchange I want to be in if there's going to allow the manipulation of the pump and dumps, which is apparently what happens with this exchange. This is what I'm talking about. There's so many variables, all right? Coinbase is a great exchange, but I've been guided not to be in it because of the regulations and the problems that are going to come up with regulations and not being able to move your crypto. Oh my God, you know, have you not heard what's happened with Robinhood? I'm not in that one. I was divinely guided not to be in Robinhood going back a couple of years ago. My girlfriend and I, Marcy, was guided not to be in it, and she was at the time saying that we should get into it. It looks like great free, you know, exchange, you know, free, good, really low fees, no fees, whatever. But look at how they can just control your funds, and this is what I'm trying to say. I never got the guidance to be in Robinhood, so I never registered. So what I want to say about these exchanges, if you're new, you need to be very, very aware of the manipulation and what's going on, and the whole thing about, are you going to be able to cash out? So I can't stress this enough. The regulations like American exchanges, really tricky there. You know, I'm in Bittrex. It's American. You know, am I going to be able to move my funds? We just find out today that I highly recommend, oh God, I've gone for a blank now. The exchange here from large holdings is Cable and Brown. Is it Cable and Brown? Yeah. Well, they're no longer doing Redcoin. So that throws a huge spanner in the works for Redcoin, doesn't it? You know? And it's such a low cap coin that when this thing runs, and it's going to run, the amount of money you're going to make, Cabo and Brown, am I saying the right name? For some reason I'm not getting the right name, is going to be a great way to cash out. But if they're not just taking it off and they're not doing it anymore, isn't this amazing? This is all to do with the regulations coming through. This is all to do with the manipulation in the market, new regulations coming in. You know, they're not going to be able to provide you the price that you may want it in the timing, because when these things go off, they go crazy and they go so fast. Doge, been trying to cash out, trying to cash out of Doge on here in Australia on CoinSpot. Couldn't cash out at the price I wanted, so it dropped. You know, this is the manipulation, and the difficulty of not being on an exchange that has enough liquidity. I've just joined SwiftX here in Australia. Lower liquidity, you know, it's not even sort of mentioned. So hence why I'm trying to be in a cryptocurrency exchange that offers better liquidity, so you can cash out when you want to. This will be really important for Zilliqa, really important, you know. But I still get Zilliqa's going to get those great prices, but trying to get out at the right time is going to be tricky in the beginning. But Zilliqa stays around and it settles down. Some won't stay around, I want to say that. Anyway, I have rattled on too long about all this, but I'm just really passionate about it, and I watch the market and what's going on. if you're a long-term holder, you know, it's going to be a tricky market. It's really going to be tricky. All right, let me start going over some of these ones that I've been asked about. All right, we're going to do Matic. Matic for Nicoletta in Romania. She asked about Matic. Yes, she's going to do well out of Matic. I get yes in the next 6 months. So she's going to do well, which I think is excellent. That's what I got for Nicoletta. But it may slow after that. Nicoletta, okay. So it may slow after that. Another one I got was Polka Starter, Pols, P-O-L-S, Polka Starter. Asking about that for Thai in the USA. Yeah, this one's going to do well. It'll be good at the end of the year. It's going to do well. Okay. What else have we got? Elrond, EGLD. And thank you to the people that have actually given me like the name and then the abbreviation of the name, because it helps me check into the energy. This is a huge bloody amount of alts, you know, altcoins that are available. There's a huge amount out there. And if you just give me one abbreviation and I can't find it, this doesn't help me. But yeah, as far as Elrond is concerned, EGLD for Eva of Indonesia. For some reason, I don't get that you're going to do well. This is for you personally. I get that Elrond will do well. Yes. Better in the second half of the year. This is quite a high cap coin to buy into. Maybe you're not going to do well, because I do get with Elrond, it is manipulation. And it maybe you don't have enough, or you don't hold enough of it, and that's why you're not going to do well. I don't know. You know, I don't spend a lot of time. I just quickly ask Spirit, and that's what I got. I have been really honest with you, and I give you what I got. But I don't have time, because I've got so many requests to spend a lot of time for each person. Okay, so all I got that regarding Elrond was there's manipulation. For Eva of Indonesia, no. I got a no for you as far as you're not personally going to do well. And that could be just because you don't hold enough, maybe. I don't know. What are the variables? As I said, there's so many variables around it. Have you bought it yet? I don't know. I'm not asking those questions for you. You know, it's not as if I just check into someone's energy and I see the whole thing written out for me there. No, I've got to ask questions around it. Okay, so let's move on. Red Fox Labs, R-Fox. Yes, this will do okay. This I asked for Captain of Colombia. Yes, you're going to do okay with this. But next year, 2022, you'll do okay. Okay? So yeah, I try to get timings around mine, and really timings can be variable. Why are timings variable? Oh my fucking, excuse my French. But look at the market. This is why. Look how manipulated the market is. Look what, you know, regulations are trying to happen, and the SEC trying to regulate things, control things, throwing a spanner in the works. Look at Wells trying to manipulate things. This is why. You know, maybe somebody's altcoin, you know, it's not top on the manipulation list, which is great, which means it will do well, but it doesn't get the pump. So it doesn't get people coming in, it doesn't have the fundamentals, and it's talked about. But I do get that Red Fox Labs is good, yes. So you'll do well next year. I get more next year. GRT, okay. So what did I get here? All right, yeah. Patrick, Singapore, next year. So is it the graph or is it golden ratio token? No idea. No idea. Exactly why I asked for the name of the token and the abbreviation. So I wouldn't take what I've said here, Patrick from Singapore, because you didn't give me GRT comes up for the graph and golden ratio token. So you didn't give me what I asked to be able to look at it properly. So all I've got, so maybe they're both going to do well next year. So yeah, I'm going to move on there because I didn't get what the information I asked for to look at it. All right, let's move on. Oh, by the way, so I did Dent, and I just got told Dent's going to do well. I just got told to buy more Dent. I just got told that I didn't have enough. So this is about the variables of things and somebody holding enough. And I already had a little bit of Dent, so I just got told to buy more. Perhaps Dent in the next 6 months is going to be one of the movers that's really going to give me the assistance that I need for an apartment. But apparently I didn't hold enough. So there you go. Let's move on. Oh, get more comfortable here. XLM, yes. So I did get XLM is good, yes. It's good for Gigi of the USA. It's good for Keen in Singapore, and it is good for Eric in the USA. Did I get that it's good in the next 6 months? I got that there's something holding it back in this next couple of months, but I do get that it comes out of it by June. So I want to clarify, if you're holding my crypto report 1 that's got it's got Stella on it, XLM, that's holding Stella on it. The price for Stella that I've got in the first quarter box will come to pass in the second quarter box, okay? So I don't know what's happening with Stella, but there is today when I checked, yesterday when I checked, and I try and check over a couple of days. This is why it takes me so long, you know? You're going to do well out of Stella, but something's holding it back within this next, like I'm talking to March. What I thought was going to happen in March, I get's going to be the prices in June. It hits that. So where I had in box first quarter, that will be in box second quarter. This is new information that I just got, okay? Why am I getting it pushed out? This is not for all of my crypto report. Please note, don't panic. It's not for all of the crypto report. I'm not saying that, okay? Let me be clear. This is only for Stella. Something's happening there that's holding it back. Could be regulatory. I don't know. You're not going to lose. It's still going to do well, okay? Can I just reintegrate that? Okay. So yeah, don't worry, all right? Remembering, I'm trying to get timing for things that are going to run. Well, I'm looking not for next year. I'm looking for this year. I'm looking for this 6 months for me. This is what I'm looking for and for people, all right? So this is what I'm looking at, the ones that are going to do well initially. So, all right. I've got credits for Eduardo of Argentina. Credits CS. Sorry, no. Spirit didn't like this one for the next 6 months, all right? I don't know. I'm not spending time looking at it for later, but I didn't get it even good for later. So I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger here. I got a no for credits CS. You know, it's just, you know, I just think there's better. Yeah. Where am I up to? Oh yeah, I've just That's XRP. I think I've already covered XRP. Bobby will do well with the USE for XRP. Cardi, some gains, but the cash out could be a problem. So yeah, so when I talk about the cash out could be a problem, it's depending on where you're holding it, how you're going to cash out and where you're going to cash out. When there's all this manipulation, you know, really think about that. And they're pumping and dumping things. And are you going to be able to get your orders filled to cash out when you want to? Crazy. This is exactly why I got told not to be an XRP. All right. Did I do Digibyte? Digibyte. Yes, of course, Spirit loves Digibyte. For Gretz of Germany. Yes, you're going to do well. Rolly. For Rolly. I don't know where you are, Rolly. Sell too soon or not enough? Perhaps. I don't know. You didn't tell me where you were. Live Process from Serbia. Yeah, you'll do well. Alright, you'll do well with DGB. Didn't ask too much. Didn't go into too much. Okay, moving along. Datalink. VIDT. Datalink. For Roger of the USA. You'll do well more to the end, towards the end of the year, but you'll do well. Yes. Okay. Did I do Glitch? GLCH. I think I did that yesterday. John, he'll do well. Make money, not sure. But yeah, I don't know why I've got that there. I get confusing because I wrote everybody's names down, and because there were so many, and then wrote all the cryptos and the names under it. I've written little notes next to each person, so it gets a bit tricky. All right, the lucky last one I'm going to do. Did I do? Yeah, I did all those. I'm going to do Pundi X. Okay. All right. All right. Don't shoot the messenger here. Spirit loves Pundi X. Pundi X is going to do well. Pundi X is going to do well for Jeff in Australia. Yeah, you're going to do well. For Nadia of the USA, yes, you're going to do well. Schwab of Canada, are you going to do well? Don't shoot the messenger. I don't know why. Is it because you haven't bought in yet? I don't know. I'm not asking a heap of detail around it. Is it perhaps because you have trouble selling it? I don't know. Okay? Perhaps you're not holding at half of it. All right. Okay, so let's move on. Eric, USA, you're going to do well. Yes. And I said Nadia of the USA, you're going to do well. Daniel of the Netherlands, I do get that you will do well, but there's something about you miss holds, or you miss something. Oh, you miss the selling point. I don't know. But I get that for a couple of you, okay? I also get that for Scanton of Malaysia. You miss the selling point, okay? I don't know. I think that's the case. It's pretty, yeah. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger here. I can't help it. There's so many variables around this. Yes, it could be a good crypto. Do you hold enough of it? I don't know. What exchange are you holding it on? Are you going to be able to get your order filled? I don't know. Okay, so there's lots of variables about just being a crypto being good. Yes, there's so many variables about you being able to get out of that crypto. And I am talking about if you're buying it and holding it until next year or whatever, then you're going to probably do fine. You know, when all this manipulation and things and all that have sort of, regulations have come and things have maybe, but many of us want to sell out like in the next 6 months. We want to sell out, and towards the end of, I'm talking second part of this year. So where else was I? Yeah, Nick from the UK, you're going to do well. Matt from Australia, you're going to do well. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I've got. I hope it's what I've Yeah, got here. You just have to bear with me because I've made little notes for each individual people, and it gets very, very tricky. All right, but it's not to say because that I just tried to tune into that person. This is a gift that I'm giving you by trying to tune into that person's energy. You could change. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is ever set in stone. Free will always plays a major part of it. And that's why spiritual intel is always moving and changing. That's why. So just because I said for Scanton in Malaysia, Daniel, the Netherlands, I did get that, Daniel, you would do well, but you're going to miss some holds. You're going to miss some selling points. I don't know. Some frustration there. Shuab of Canada. You know, there's always, you know this information now. New information is brought to life. There's free will for you to take on, to move your something into a different exchange, to be able to sell out in time. I don't know. There's free will. Nothing is set in stone, which is what I keep saying about this. Gosh, this video is getting a bit long. Gosh, I'm running for 30 minutes now. Okay, I'm going to try and finish it up. But this is what I'm trying to say to you about spiritual interest, psychic, intuitive intel. Nothing is set in stone. There's free will, there's manipulation, and they're all at it. And I'm trying to keep my energy clean and clear and pure and not controlled or manipulated either. Hence the sunglasses. Hence my craziness. That's okay. You know, this is my daily, you know, trying to understand, trying to set up, you know, the right exchanges, trying to move crypto into this company trust. And it is amazing, the bullshit they want, you know. I mean, I understand why, because they need to, you know, I'm not, you know, not laundering money or anything like that. But, you know, and I understand why they need all these things they do need from me. But, you know, give us little people a fair go is all I'm asking, you know, and to just, you know, trying to do the right thing. Okay, so where was I here? Oh, all right, there. Okay, so my latest asks were, should I be buying XRP? I still get no. And that's just because what happened, the manipulation. Now I know why. And I give absolute credit to my spiritual guides, you know, and whether what I said that works that I'm getting. Oh God, my file's getting too full. So, all right, I'm going to have to leave it there. I did want to say that my latest, I'm trying to move everything into these exchanges so I can do small trades in a shorter timeline. I'm not waiting, I'm not holding these. And the one I got to buy was Wazirks, and another one I got to buy was Coin. Okay, already hold some of these, but I obviously don't hold enough. And these were small trades for me to happen in the next few months to make some quick gains, because Spirit knows I want to buy an apartment and I'm divinely guided to do that. All right, so that's a little tip for you there. It may not be right for you. Okay, remembering you can buy my crypto reports. Please support my work. You can send through a donation. If you send through a donation, please tell me you have so I can thank you. And you may have a question. I'm willing to support that if you send me through a donation, which you can donate in multiples of $10 on my website. Okay, loving you all, sending loving light. Namaste.